Okay, we're going to start our star story. The title of our story is Armadilly Chili. The author is Helen Kettman. That's the person who wrote the story or wrote the words of the story. And the illustrator is Will Terry. That's the person who drew the pictures. So let's look at the front cover of our book. What does it look like these people are doing in the picture? What do you think? Let's kind of walk through a couple of the pages so you can kind of see what's going on in here. So this is Miss Billie Armadilly. She's the main character in the story. Just kind of flip through some of the pages so you can see. What do you think she has in this bowl here? Let's listen to the title again and see if it helps us give us a clue. It's called Armadilly Chili. How does that help you know what might be in the bowl? What do you think? Okay, we're going to read the book together and to see if any of your ideas are in here. So Armadilly Chili. Here we go. Miss Billie Armadilly skittered down the lane. A blue northerner's a-blowin', and my old cold bones are rattling for a pot of hot armadilly chili, she said. She was gathering beetles when her tarantula friend Tex came by. Hey, Tex, I'm making a pot of armadilly chili, said Miss Billie. How about tapping your toes this way and helping me gather a box full of beetles? Tex wiggled his long, jiggly ears. Shucks, Miss Billie, I'm going dancing today. Then I'll fill my box with beetles myself, harumphed Miss Billie. How do you think Miss Billie feels on this page? What do you think? Look at her face. How's she feeling? When she finished, Miss Billie headed for her garden. She was picking jalapeno peppers and chipotle chilies when Mackie, the bluebird, swooped down from his bush. A cold norther's a-blowin', Mackie. How about whistling us a tune and helping me pick a peck of peppers for my armadilly chili? Asked Miss Billie. Not today, Miss Billie, said Mackie. I'm shaking my tail feathers to the movie. Miss Billie snorted. Then I'll pick a peck of peppers myself. After she finished, Miss Billie scurried to the prickly pear cactus patch and started chippity-chop-chopping. A friend, Taffy, a horned toad, looked down from her rock. How is a gal supposed to concentrate with such a racket going on? Taffy, I'm chopping cactus for my armadilly chili, said Miss Billie. How about helping me chop a chunk or two? So what do you think Taffy will say when Miss Billie asks her to help chop the cactus? What do you think is going to happen? Can't you see I'm lacing my skates? I'm skating the day away, said Taffy. Miss Billie's face turned red. Then I'll do the chopping myself. When her basket was full, Miss Billie hurried home. She began to fix her armadilly chili. She mixed and stirred and cooked and stirred some more. Soon, the armadilly chili bubbled on the stove. Miss Billie was carrying out the trash when Tex tottered up. Howdy, Miss Billie, said Tex. It's a mighty cold night, and I can smell that armadilly chili cooking all the way home from the dance hall. Miss Billie plunked the lid on the trash can. I have a saying, Tex. No working with Billie, no sharing the chili. I'm afraid you danced yourself out of dinner, cowboy. Whoa, I'm sorry you feel that way, Miss Billie. Tex whirled around and hurried home. So Tex comes by and he wants to have some chili after he's gone dancing. Miss Billie says, no working with Billie, no sharing the chili. what does Miss Billie, what is she trying to say to Tex? What is she trying to really say? Because he went out dancing. Think about what happened before. Miss Billie stood there feeling sour as a scorpion. Suddenly, Mackie blew in on a cold breeze. It's a rough wind a-blowing, Miss Billie, but I could face it if I could warm myself with a bowl of that fine-smelling Armadilly chili. Sorry, Mackie, snapped Miss Billie. No working with Billie, no sharing the chili. Maybe remembering that movie will keep you warm. Mackie's tail feathers dropped and he flew away. Miss Billie went inside to stir and taste her chili. It needed a little something. She dropped a few more peppers in the pot. Ding dong. Miss Billie answered the door. Taffy stood there shivering. I'm a-freezing, Miss Billie. Could I beg a bowl of your hot armadillo chili? She chattered. Miss Billie shook her head. Land sakes, Taffy, a horned toad with goosebumps is one sorry sight. But no working with Billie? No sharing the chili. Taffy shivered and skated away. Finally, the chili was done. It smelled delicious. Miss Billie took a taste. Her ears drooped. Her armadillo chili, it wasn't right. It tasted flat as a Texas prairie. She checked her recipe. She hadn't forgot anything. What's wrong? What do you think is wrong? Why is she thinking that it might not taste right? She looked around. Her kitchen was warm and bright and cozy. Outside, the wind howled and whistled. Miss Billie peeked out the window into the darkness. I know what I forgot, she said. What do you think she forgot? Ding dong, the doorbell rang again. Miss Billie opened the door. Mackie, Tex, and Taffy stood in front of her. She gasped, land sakes, your noses are as blue as I feel. What are you carrying there? Sacks full of apologies, Tex said. Well, come on in, said Miss Billie. I brought a thermos of hot apple cider for sipping with friends, Mackie said. I brought hot jalapeno biscuits for sopping with friends, Tex said. And I bought homemade chocolate fudge to sweeten us up, Taffy added. Miss Billie hugged them all. Friends, that's what my armadillo chili was missing. The four friends sat at the table together, and they talked and laughed the long, cold, blustering night. And the armadillo chili was perfect. How do you think Miss Billie feels when her friends bring something over when they come over for dinner? And remember, on this part, Miss Billie asks her friend Tex to gather some beetles on that page. What does gather mean? Let's think about the word gather. What does that mean? Have you ever gathered something? And what have you gathered? And that's our star story for today.